2019 Person of Vision. He has had a hand in developing a significant portion of Ankeny, turning cropland into a beautiful community. He humbly works behind the scenes to clear the path and take a vision and make it a reality. He is known for being honest, loyal, and for getting things done, moving site to site, meeting to meeting, connecting the dots along the way.
The interesting thing about Ted is that behind the scenes, he's always helping everybody else. The ADC, helping Joey promote what we do as a business community in Ankeny. Ted has always been there behind the scenes, being the person of vision.
Well, I served as the chairperson of the steering committee for the Ankeny Miracle League, Miracle Park, Playground, and Ted Rapp served as the general contractor on that committee. We had about 15 to 18 people who met over 2.5 years, just about every 2 weeks. Ted was the person who talked to all of the contractors, helped line them up, helped to explain to them what the project was, that this was a ball field that takes out obstacles so that kids with special needs are able to play ball. He explained that the playground is an all-inclusive playground that brings kids of all abilities together. So we relied heavily on Ted's expertise, his relationships with contractors, and his passion for the project and ability to convey that to folks. All told, the price tag for the project of $1.7 million probably includes right at about $300,000 to $350,000 of in-kind donations. Most of that probably came from Ted's interaction with those contractors. He takes care of problems without calling attention to the problems, and certainly without calling attention to his being the person that's helping solve the problem. When we had a donor giving a donation and we had a check presentation with a photo op, he invariably would put himself in the back row. It was a struggle to say, Ted, join us, join the picture, because he just didn't like to call attention to himself. It's been such a pleasure getting to know Ted. When you work on a project that is a project of the heart, like Miracle League, you do really get to know folks. You're kind of in the trenches doing the fundraising, and you really respect those folks that are giving of their time to make it happen. I think really the only people he talked up his role in the project to was his grandkids. And I do know that his grandkids from time to time will ask to go play on Grandpa's playground. It's appropriate. He was integral. If not for Ted, the Miracle Park project would not have been completed anywhere near the timeline or at the level that it was. So it's just wonderful to see his vision, his expertise, his kindness and generosity recognized in this way.
He has a vision for this community that is bigger than the sum of all of its parts. Whether it's a piece of land or a difficult situation, he looks at what is and then envisions the highest and best use of what is available. Then he sets about to bring it to pass. To some, he is the fixer. To others, he's the doer. Others, a sage advisor and an educator. To all, he is a friend.
I greatly appreciate Ted and was really happy when somebody nominated him for the Person of Vision Award because he was instrumental in helping me succeed at AEDC. When I started at Ankeny Economic Development Corp, I had very little experience in commercial development, and I needed to learn a lot in a short period of time. He answered all my questions, and unfortunately for him, sometimes they were the same question multiple times, but he was very patient with me and then just continued to help me.
I started working with Ted Rapp 23 years ago when I first started working for my dad, actually. And we started by doing small development projects. My dad had done several throughout the years. I'd never been in the development business before, and so I quite rapidly found out that I needed to call Ted. Ted worked at an engineering company that we worked with, and his number was 221-1322. And I had that memorized very quickly, and I would call him and he would walk me through the process. He would kind of just patiently teach me. And really, I've learned so much from him over the past 23 years. Most everything I know about the development business is something that he has taught me, honestly. So my dad decided that he wanted to try to be the master developer for Prairie Trail. I was excited too, but I was also very nervous because we were a two-man team at that point in time. It was just my dad and I working in the development world, and he quickly calmed my nerves when he said, "Don't worry, Tara, if we get this project we'll call Ted. We share stories all the time. He tells me things about his kids and his grandkids, and I'll tell him stories. So I really enjoy not only working with Ted, I really truly enjoy our friendship that we have too. It's quite special. I'm not the best when it comes to vision, and Ted and my dad both, they are very, very good when it comes to vision, and they can really picture things that I can't. He has great vision. Prairie Trail wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for Ted, and I think that all of us in Ankeny have him to thank for having kind of a neat place to be able to go and hang out and eat and relax and enjoy their family and their community.
Please help us congratulate Ted Rapp as our 2019 Person of Vision.